Hey, good afternoon. Maybe, just about. All right, good afternoon. I think we're live. Welcome. First time, not about first time, but good afternoon. Maybe, just about. All right, good afternoon. I think we're live. Welcome. That's not so good. All right, we are live, and welcome to the first episode of the Q&A. Me, your enlightened accountant, Dwayne Richards, CPA, and why you need an accountant. So what I've started to do is put more content to YouTube. You can go back and there's under shorts, there's a 10-part series about money habits. Um, Great content from as my partner with CPA Canada, content that they created and I shared with you under the YouTube shorts. And questions that my just do a recap of some questions I received from clients in the last week or so. So I have one of my clients is working as a subcontractor or a contractor, and she bills her client, so it's self-employed income. And she's planning to attend a conference in March. And instead of paying the ticket, she made a donation to a US charity. Now she's located in Canada. So here's a couple things that you need to know about if you're a Canadian filing a T1 personal tax return. Charitable donations to US organizations are tax deductible, and you can claim them on your tax return under donations. However, they're only deductible against US income. So my client, she's getting paid by it's a US company, but on a Canadian payroll. So she doesn't have US income, she has Canadian income. However, there's an exception for her. Because she's self-employed, we can just claim the $500 under an education payment as a business expense, not as a donation. By claiming it as a business expense, because she is going to the conference, so she did pay $500 to go to this conference, that can now be applied as a business expense, 110% tax deductible against her self-employed income. Taxes saved. So, however, if you were a T4 employee in Canada, and there's a number of people that are living in Canada and are contributing to US charities, your US donation is only applicable to US income. So it can sit there and it can be carried forward to future years to a point where you may have income in the future from the US, in which case you can claim it then. As a side note, just in case you didn't know, GoFundMe, most cases, is not tax deductible. GoFundMe, still good to make a donation to a friend or family or someone who has a GoFundMe campaign, but they're not a registered charity, and therefore it's not tax deductible on your tax return. Say la vie. And just again, around the whole donation piece is, if you're making a donation, it's better to make it a donation of like at least $20 or more, because then the organization will issue you a tax receipt for that donation. And if you're curious, I'm doing a 5-part series this week on getting organized, kind of chaos to calm. And one of those steps is when you get those donation receipts, like I did the other day, is setting up either a folder in your email or setting up the folder on your computer under documents called tax receipts, and either detach that electronic receipt and put it into the folder, or do both. Move that email into your receipts folder and move the attachment into your folder on your computer. So then you have it in a nice, neat place. If you're old school and you have a printer, like, you could also print that receipt and file that printed copy. Now, one of the things I have is like I still use, I don't print, but you know, if I get stuff in the mail, I still use this kind of old school accordion file folder, and I put important documents in there, and I have one folder in there specifically for like the 2023 tax season. Charmaine just got one of her I think a receipt from one of the hospitals came in the mail, so that receipt goes right into the file folder. Come tax season, pull that out. There's not all of our receipts, but all of our paper receipts are there ready for entering into the tax software. So that's pretty good. All right, what other examples do I have this week from clients? One of the challenges right now for a number of people is taking possession of new condos, and just qualifying or getting a mortgage can be a challenge. And if that's you, if your condo's coming up or your mortgage is coming up for renewal, you can always reach out to me. I am not a mortgage expert, but I do have mortgage brokers, colleagues that I've worked with, can help give you at least a second opinion, some options available for renewing or getting a new first-time mortgage. All right. That's probably it. You don't need a long message today from me, but this was just a quick hit. Let me just double check here, just see if there's anyone looking for me somewhere. Nope, we're good there. Let me just kind of double check that people aren't looking to join us today. Nope, it looks okie dokie. All right, so how'd you like it? Some general advice for you. I think I'll continue to do these on a regular basis, just sharing some answers to questions that I get from my clients. So hope you enjoyed it. Have a great Wednesday already. Wednesday. And happy holidays, and soon we'll be saying Happy New Year. But first off, Merry Christmas. All right. Have a great day, friends. Bye for now.